What's up guys, it's Aaron here and welcome to the first video on my new YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be ranking Premier League managers based on their 19 to 20 season. It's purely based on this. Cup competitions and European tournaments will come into the equation when ranking them. So let's get straight into it. The first manager I'm going to be ranking is Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp. Can't really fault him this season. Liverpool gone unbeaten all season, apart from one game. They've only lost one game, which was that crushing 3-0 defeat to Watford. Yeah, they're out of the FA Cup and Champions League, and the Premier League is the only trophy on offer, but still, to win all your games apart from one and draw the other, absolutely brilliant from Jurgen Klopp. He's got his Liverpool side playing quality football, so full credit to him. He has had an absolutely class season, meaning he is in that top tier. Right, so the next manager I'm going to be ranking is Frank Lampard of Chelsea, and he goes straight into the good category. Well, Frank Lampard is a proper club man, loves his fans, the fans love him back. Been at Chelsea for years and years now. He's got the best out of the youth players such as Reece James, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Christensen, who's come into the team a bit more, Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount also linking up well up front. He's done well with what he's got, so full credit to him. Yeah, he's a solid manager for them, one of the youngest managers in the league, so he is in the good category. The next manager is the second one in the good category. The good category is the third best out of 6. So the next manager is Carlo Ancelotti of Everton. Came in. Ooh, little voice break there. Came in after a massive purple patch for the club under Marco Silva. Got Everton playing some quality attacking football, making Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison look like Messi and Ronaldo, scoring goals, assisting. Yes, their defence is very leaky, but the only way is up, to be honest, for Everton. So Ancelotti really instilled a lot of hope into Everton. He is in the good category for me. Now next is the first of the 3 managers in the average category. It's Mikel Arteta of my boys Arsenal. Came in around the Christmas period, first match on Christmas Eve. First few matches didn't pick up a win, but then finally on New Year's Day against Man United at the Emirates, picked up his first win, which really set him up and running. I've put him in the average category purely because we disastrously got knocked out by Olympiacos, of course, in the Europa League. And also there's a fair few matches under Arteta which we should have been winning and we just haven't. But, you know, onwards and upwards with him. Can't wait to see what the future holds with him, really. Next is the third manager in the good category. It's Roy Hodgson of Crystal Palace, oldest manager in the league by very far. Sorry Roy, if you're watching, I know you're a big fan. Yeah, his Palace side don't score too many goals, don't concede too many either. They've conceded only the fifth least in the league, which I think is absolutely brilliant for a team of that stature. So full credit to Roy, keeping up Palace for another season when some people tip them to go down at the start. So Roy Hodgson is in the good category for me. Now next is the first manager in the overachieving category. Not necessarily a bad thing. This category is just based on teams with a squad that are doing a lot better than people had predicted them to. So the first manager in that category is Brendan Rodgers of Leicester. Well, for me, Leicester don't really have a top top 4 quality side. They are in that top 3 actually, playing some quality football. If it wasn't for Leicester's poor run of form in 2020, they I just woke up. Brendan Rodgers would be up there in the absolutely class tier with 2 other managers, because Leicester have really played some quality attacking football under Brendan Rodgers. The likes of Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, all contributing week in, week out. Harvey Barnes, another quality young talent on their ranks. So yeah, not many people, well, I'm not sure anyone predicted Leicester to be where they are now in 3rd place. So full credit to Brendan Rodgers and his side. He is the first manager in the overachieving category. Right guys, so the next manager that I will be ranking is Pep Guardiola of Manchester City. Now I have put him in the underachieving category due to the fact that they are just so many bloody points behind Liverpool. It's about 19 or 21 or something like that. I'm losing count, it's too much. With the squad they have, they should easily be challenging for the title, giving Liverpool a hard time, but it's just been plain sailing for Liverpool. Very, very disappointing by Pep. So for me, definitely, he is the epitome of underachieving this season. Now, another manager also in the underachieving category is the Bournemouth gaffer, Eddie Howe. His attack, we've seen what it could do in the past few seasons with Josh King, Callum Wilson, Ryan Fraser, and they've added Harry Wilson to the equation this season. He's looked alright, he scored a couple of goals at the beginning, but they're just not really doing it for me this season. They've been very poor in both areas of the pitch. And should this season carry on, they will definitely be up there, or well, down there in the relegation dogfight. Bournemouth for me, very poor. Eddie Howe, we've seen what he could do in the past few seasons, so he is definitely underachieved for me. The next manager is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer of Manchester United. He had a very, very poor start to the season with the Red Devils. I think it was about 1 win in 5, which for a club of that quality is absolutely shite. Since Bruno Fernandes has come in, however, Ole's got them playing some fantastic football. That 3 in midfield, Bruno, Matic, McTominay, quality. That is the key to Ole and Man United's success. They've beaten Chelsea 3 times in all competitions this season. They've beaten Man City 3 times in all competitions this season, which is brilliant. And yeah, they gave Liverpool a class game at Old Trafford. They're going brilliantly in the Europa League and FA Cup. So for that reason, I have put Ole in the good category, purely because their start to the season was just very poor, but he has redeemed himself. Now the next manager in the good category is Super Nigel Pearson of Watford. Now he came in after a massive blow for the club when Quique Sanchez Flores was in charge. They were bottom of the table with I think just 1 win or maybe even no wins, I can't remember. But he came in, strung a few wins together, got the hope and belief back in Vicarage Road, he got Watford playing some good football again. They're still in the relegation dogfight, but that doesn't mean they could still stay up should the season carry on. So full credit to him. He's got Deeney scoring goals. Decore as well, looking lively. But with this league, you never ever know. So he's done the job just for me so far. So Nigel Pearson of Watford goes in the good category. Now, the next manager in that overachieving category is Chris Wilder of Sheffield United, who have had an absolutely class season. But for me, they are the definition of overachievers this season, because at the start, everyone wrote them off. everyone was saying, oh yeah, Sheffield United, they've got a championship quality squad, going straight back down, poor attack, the defence not good enough for the Premier League. Oh, look at them now, they've proved all the haters wrong. They're 7th in the league, which is absolutely brilliant for them. And yeah, Chris Wilder has done a magnificent job at Bramall Lane. So yeah, full credit to him. He has had an absolutely class season, but Sheffield United and him, for me, are the complete definition of overachievers. We go to another manager in the good category. It is Steve Bruce of Newcastle. Now, I put him in good purely because they haven't done bad at all this season. They haven't scored too many due to the fact they've got a cucumber sandwich up top, as I like to say. Cucumber sandwich and Joel Linton. The cucumber's not even peeled properly, lads. It's still got all that grimy skin on, not even washed. The bread's still got the crust on. It's a terrible sandwich, let's put it that way. Joel Linton, absolutely poor. Only scored 1 or 2 goals, which is absolutely diabolical. Steve Bruce, yeah, his side hasn't conceded too many goals. That's due mainly to Martin Dubravka. Massive shout out to him. Bet most saves in the Premier League. Well done. But Steve Bruce, yeah, he's got St James's Park on their feet, loving what they're seeing. They've only lost just, I think, 2 or 3 games at home this season. One of them to my boys Arsenal, I'll have you know. So full credit to them. Steve Bruce, he's done a brilliant job considering how everyone slated him off at the start of the season. So full credit to him. And yeah, moving on to the next one. The penultimate manager in the average category for me is Graham Potter of the Seagulls, Brighton. Now, I put him in that category purely because they had a good start to the season. Well, brilliant for them actually. Everyone was tipping them for a top half finish. Neil Maupay was on fire. However, in 2020 they've just lost all their form. All the form has gone out the bloody window. They've not won a game, which speaks for itself really how poor that is. So he's in the average category for me. He's lost all confidence in his side. And yeah, in my personal opinion, I think should the season carry on, Brighton will be down there come the end of the season and possibly get relegated. Hate to say it. But the next manager is Dean Bloody Smith of Aston Villa. And I have put him in the underachieving category. Now you may be thinking, why is he not down at the bottom with the bottom 2 managers? You'll find out very shortly who they are. Why, Aaron? Why have you not put him there? Purely because he spent 140 million on players this summer, got a whole new team, and it just hasn't worked. He's got them to a Carabao Cup final. Full credit to them. They really deserve that amazing adventure to Wembley. Yeah, of course, teams like they beat Wolves and Leicester in the process, so well done to them. I put him in underachieving because they should be doing a lot better with the squad they have, which basically sums up this category for me, having Man City and Bournemouth in it. So I put him in underachieving. They've got Jack Grealish. Yes, they had 3 massive injury blows with Wesley, John McGinn and Tom Heaton, 3 very key players. But yeah, Villa for me this season have underachieved due to the fact that I tipped them to comfortably stay up at the start of the season. Now, the first manager in the so poor category, which is right at the bottom, is Daniel Farke. Said that a bit wrong. Daniel Farke of Norwich. Now, some Norwich fans may think he's a bit of a Farke, but he's not that bad actually. Although Norwich are the bottom side this season, they haven't actually been that bad. They've been scoring lots of goals. They've beaten Man City at home, given Liverpool, Arsenal and Spurs and Chelsea actually some quality games at home. They beat Leicester very recently at Carrow Road. Daniel Farke, loved by the fans love him, but if I'm not going to put 20th place down at the bottom, who am I going to put? I'm sorry guys, but I have to say it, Daniel Farke, for me, so bloody poor. Now, the final manager in the overachieving category is Sean Dyche of Burnley, and I put him there because no one would have predicted Burnley to be 10th, which is where they are now. Their squad on paper is not, isn't as good as where they are now. Yeah, they've got a good attack with Chris Wood and Jay Rodriguez. Their defence is solid as well, the likes of James Tarkowski and Ben Mee. But I put him in overachieving purely because he grinds out results, he gets the results, and that's all you should really want, really, from a manager. Gets wins, doesn't concede too many, doesn't score many either, but Sean Dyche, ginger lad, goes into overachieving. Now, the final manager in the absolutely class tier, top 2, is Nuno Espirito Santo, the manager of Wolves. Full credit to you, mate. You've got your side going in the Premier League. They're up there in Europa League, going absolutely brilliant. Yeah, they've got Raul Jimenez, Diogo Jota and Adama Traore up front. The absolute dynamite trio. Quality plus. Yeah, Nuno, great talker in press conferences. Very funny, great sense of humour. Personal favourite manager for me. I think he's a quality lad. The Wolves fans love him. He loves them back. It's a love-love relationship. So yeah, Nuno, absolutely class. Full credit to you, mate. You have instilled hope in a side that was long down and out in League One just a few seasons ago. So full bloody credit to you. Now, the final manager in the good category is Ralph Hasenhüttl. Don't know how to bloody pronounce it. He is the final manager in the good category, Southampton gaffer. I put him in this one purely because they had a very poor start to the season, but he has massively turned it around. The Saints looking like they're going to stay up. Danny Ings got them scoring goals. Full credit to Ralph and his boys. They're a team that I really enjoy watching with Nathan Redmond and James Ward-Prowse. Players like that. They've beaten Chelsea at the Bridge this season. That was absolutely class. They've beaten Spurs at their ground. So well done to Ralph Hasenhüttl for keeping Southampton up. He deserves a good category finish. Now guys, we've saved the 2 worst for last. And you're about to find out why. Because the final manager in the so poor category is, well, on the tier list that I have up here, it says Manuel Pellegrini. But actually, the West Ham manager is David Moyes. And for me, I think they have been equally as bad as each other, not knowing what to do with that team. It's an absolute shambles at that club at the moment. So I put him in the so poor, and even if it was David Moyes, I would still put him in so poor because they've just lost their heads. It's like they've gone to a pub, down 10 pints, got back and started managing one of the richest clubs in England. They just don't know what to do. They're off their heads. I could do bloody better. They're not getting results. Sebastian Haller, forget cucumber sandwich. He's an absolute broccoli sandwich. I mean, he just doesn't score goals, and that's what you want in a striker. Yeah, he chips in with the odd assist, but he's very poor. He's not cutting it in the Prem. Pellegrini, Moyes, don't care who it is. So poor. I'm sorry, mate. But now we move on to the even worse. And that is Jose Mourinho of bloody Tottenham Hotspur. I'm only joking, guys. He hasn't had that bad of a season. I've put him in the average category purely because I said purely because I'm at 93 times in this video. Well, purely because that's 94. Injuries. Kane, Son, Sissoko and Ndombele. The list is bloody endless. Oh, not allowed to touch my face. Sorry guys. But Mourinho, yeah, he's done well with what he's got. Bergwijn and Lucas Moura up top, not doing too well, not scoring too many goals. When he came in, they looked like they were set for a top 4 finish. Tottenham fans were going mad again like they always do. And since then, since they really overhyped him, it's been downhill. They've gone out of the Champions League, out of the FA Cup to bloody Norwich, which was very poor, but I rather enjoyed watching. So yeah, Mourinho, bang average for me once again. Yeah, not good enough for a club of Spurs' stature. They're still in 8th place, so he hasn't really improved them that much. So average, putting him in average there. Guys, that's where today's video will end. Let me know if you want to see some more in the future. I can't wait to bring you quality content during this lockdown period. Not just during this period. We're going to be going on for bloody years, mate. Who knows? This could be the start of something special and you'll be on the journey with me. It's been an absolute pleasure, lads. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this channel for more quality content. There's going to be videos most days now. Couple days a week, hopefully. A shout out to my man Brett Koski, who helped me a massive amount on this video. Couldn't have happened without him. So everyone, yeah, he's an absolute legend, mate. And we'll see you in the next video, lads. Have a safe one. Stay safe during Corona. When you go out, don't touch your faces. Wear the masks. It's all going to be mad. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Cheers.